Slept so long I thought I would go blind. But I don't believe a single word that you're saying. Look on my face, you know.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel, All Things GarageBand. I'm Jeremy Haas. In this video I'm going to show you guys how to color code all your different tracks and put icons on them. And what I mean by that is I'll show you guys how to change the color of like all your audio, like all your guitar tracks. You want it to change to one color. All your vocal tracks you want to change to one color. All your MIDI tracks, on and on, drums, bass, all that, and you also want to put icons on them. You can actually put guitars on the guitar tracks, different guitars, different drums on the drums, you know. And the reason you want to learn how to do this and also naming your tracks is because once you get a lot of tracks going on, and they're all blue. Say you're using a lot of audio and they're all blue, or a lot of MIDI and they're all green. It gets really confusing when you get a lot of tracks going on because they get real small. They can get real small when you want to see them all, and it's real hard to, if you want to be able to move really quick when you're editing and moving around in GarageBand. You just want to get it. If you have to like search for everything, it's going to take forever. And so in the long run, doing this will save you so much time. Naming it's an important thing. That's like the hugest thing, and then next is like color coding, and then I believe, and then you know, using icons. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys how to do that right now. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started. Yeah. So if you want to follow along, let's open up GarageBand here. Alright, so this is a song called Poor Me. It's a song I've already recorded and released. This is like one of the first versions I've done of it, one of the first projects. I've done like seriously one too many of these projects for Poor Me. I've done maybe like 9 or 10, maybe even more. I'm not joking. Like I don't get in the habit of doing, I get in this bad habit of like trying to perfect everything, and I'll work on a song for months, and then I'll get almost done with it, and then I'll throw it aside and start a whole new project of the same song. I'll just keep doing that. And it just, you'll end up tearing your hair out and go nuts, you know, and waste a lot of time. So it's a good practice to try to stick with 1 or 2 projects at the most, and just kind of, you know, just work on it. You know, it's okay to trash it if it's way gone. But anyways, so again, we're gonna start up here. These are my guitar tracks up here, right here, and the ones that just say audio here. They're actually my 6505 Plus and a speaker, you know, a microphone. So it's good to name those and to color code those. Here's a synthesizer. I won't be using this, so we're just gonna mute that. Okay, so first off, we got Maelstrom. This is one of my. So what I do is I take 2 guitar tracks. This is not really important right now, but these are basically this track and this track are one take. I use a direct box and split up the signal, and I do one with a amp sim or a clean signal, a direct signal, and then also one on the same take. And one of them is actually an amp, a real amp with a microphone. And so then I can use that clean signal to reamp later if I need to, or use an amp sim on it and blend those two with one take. It's really cool. You can get the best of both worlds, okay? Especially if you don't have that great of sounding amp for some reason, you can blend it with an amp sim and really spice it up, okay? So what I'm going to do first off is I'm going to show you guys how to rename your tracks, okay? So this first one, I'm going to name this. You can right click on it and it'll bring up this little window here, and you're going to go down to rename track, okay? And another way to do this is, let me hit return real quick. I'll get rid of it. Is if it's lit up, you can move around on your keyboard too with your arrows, and then when you're on it, you can hit Shift and return, and it will bring it up also. And then you get to delete. Now delete it. Then I'm going to name this Rhythm Guitar Left SM57 because I'm using the Shure SM57 microphone to record this track with against my 6505 Plus. It just helps me remember things, and I'll do that, okay? And then I'm just going to go ahead and leave, since they're already named, the Maelstrom. That's the preset. That's the distortion preset that I use for my clean DI track, okay? So right here, but I am going to do this real quick, okay? I am going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to name this Rhythm Guitar Left, just so you know it's the left ear, because I do split up, or it's actually, it's the right left ear. I'll move this way. Left ear, right here. Okay. Okay. Now, so we're gonna do this again. I'm not gonna do this for all of them. I'm just giving you an idea. Rhythm guitar, right? Okay. And then and then this one more time. We'll do this. Rhythm guitar, right? SM57. Bam. Okay, so we got those. You get the idea. Okay. So I'm not going to go through and name all these because that would take all day. But so I'm going to go down to my main tracks real quick. So you get the idea. So these are the same things up down here. Okay. This is my guitars. This is my clean track, my SM57 clean track with the preset, same thing, SM57, and then my bass track. Okay, so right away we're gonna go ahead and color code these. Okay, so now that I got the bass track lit up, I'm gonna hit right click on my guitar on my mouse, or you can go up to I believe it's, let me find it, yeah, to track up here. Okay, and you go down to assign color. Or I'm going to do it right here. Right click on the mouse, go down to assign color, and then it'll bring up this color coding. And then I'm going to change the bass to this color I really like, this dark blue, yeah, dark purple and blue. Okay, for bass. That's just my personal preference. Okay, and I'm going to do that with my guitars also. So I'm going to go and I like to put my guitars red. That's personally what I like to do. And you can keep this window up now and just go through and do this. This makes it really helps with time. Okay, and actually with the clean signals, since this is actually the SM57 and this is a clean signal, the same one. I'm gonna actually change the color just slightly with the guitar, so I know that's the clean direct signal that I can reamp with later, or I have an amp sim on. Okay, and that just helps. Okay, the drums, the midis, right now I'm just gonna keep them green because they are MIDI until I change it later. And since this is a waveform, I'm just gonna leave this one alone also. But yeah, so now you get an idea, okay? And then down here are my vocals. I like to do vocals yellow. For most of them, I will do slightly change for different vocal lines. Like, if I have, if I want to know what my higher ones are, or lower octaves, or if they're like backing vocals or something, I'll try slightly change the color a little bit, so I know I can real quick go, oh, that's my backing vocal, because it will get confusing because these are all backing vocals, left and right vocals, that kind of stuff, octaves, so you just want to, get good at doing that, okay? So, and we're not going to do all of them, okay? So I just want to show you guys real quick. We're almost done here. Now I'm going to show you guys how to go through and set up your own icons on this, okay? So we got drums here. What we're going to do, what we're going to do is we're going to right click again on the little pictures here, and then it'll bring up this window here, okay? And we're going to go to drums, and since that's a waveform, I'll just leave that, an empty, I don't know. And then they already have icons I like, so I'm going to keep that how it is. But Maelstrom, I'm going to keep, since that's a clean signal, like a amp sim, I'm just going to leave a clear amp on there. But for guitars, I'm going to go up to guitar, I'm going to right click on there and go up to guitar, and I'm going to go and pick my guitars that I like. And I really like this Gibson GS, or yeah, it looks like it anyways, Gibson. Okay. So and then in the bass, even though this is a clean signal, also a direct signal at the bass, I like to make my bass look that looks like a bass to me. Okay, so I just had one of those when I was younger, Fender, so it looks like it kind of, and I got a couple back there also. So so you can just go and do that, and so this will just really help you if you have it named, and also you'll go, okay, this is what that is real quick. You'll be able to zoom in real quick on that. Okay, so you guys get the idea. That's pretty sick, easy to do, not too hard. This will help you get around GarageBand a lot quicker. Okay, guys. So I hope it was helpful. I'm Jeremy Hawes. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Just leave it wide open. See you guys. You guys have an awesome day.
I ain't playing through the walls and through our lives. Stayed up so long I thought I would go blind. You don't believe a single word that